Foxy family, I know I haven't been here in a while, and I've got some definite plans coming up. I am still working on Jack Hoth as well, also commonly known as Jack of the Future. I did have to go through and replay it, as I have said here, I believe. Which one was this one? Oh, this is my first incarnation of it, but there's a reason why I'm on this, and I'll explain this that you're all seeing here in a minute. Okay? No face.
Yeah.
Foxy not happy. Foxy got a bark. But, I do have a new Jack of the Future going on. It took me a little bit because my derpy butt was tired after I did the last video. And when I went to go record again, I hit new game instead of continue. So I had to play everything over, and there was a few things I just figured, okay, I'll just play it all the way the same and we'll be good. Well, I ended up with a new armor because there's a few things I did differently that I didn't realize were different, because I'm like, well, wait, if I go back to this dude and talk to him, what's going to happen? I didn't think to record this, so I have a new weapon, but that's about the only thing really different that I have. I've been kind of taking some time for me, because I don't know how many others out here, in our little family, suffer from depression and things like that, but it was kind of something I was dealing with, so I tend to get a little reclusive in those times, and just kind of, y'all will be there when I get back, I'll be here, Lord good. That and spending time with my kids before they start school, which was today. So, my eldest has been loving the heck out of the fact that we've been watching a crap ton of anime. Yuri on Ice is good, for those of you that don't mind some nudity. I have to put that warning in there, instead of just, this is a good anime. Well, there's a problem for some people.
The figure skater's ass.
That's about it. Okay, but I know there's a lot of parents out there that don't happen to like their kids watching that. So, anyway, but no, the reason for this particular video was, one, to let y'all know I'm alive. Okay, I'm still here, I'm not going anywhere, what have you. But, this is the first and only time that I will have to bark. This better be the first and last time, but this is the first time that I've had to make a bark in regards to when you comment on my channel. Okay? One, if you have an issue with the game creator, take it up with them. If there are negative comments toward me, okay. If it's criticism, by all means, bring it. I'm all up for constructive criticism. Hey, you didn't quite look at the camera enough, or you missed something over here. Okay, we'll fix it. If you guys want to give critiques on how I talk, how I address the audience, anything of that nature, feel free to bring it, okay? I'm perfectly cool with that. However, okay, this one, because I'm going to be very protective of my friend Acid Heads at this point. Ryan Murphy. Okay? I'm not going to say he's an adopted brother or none of that, but I consider him a friend. A very good friend, actually. Not because of the fact he's put me in a game, and not because he is talking with me about this game and, what have you. It's because of the fact that he's shared a few things with me. We've talked off and on, and he showed me something that he's created, and I want to encourage that. Okay, I found his game on Game Jolt. It was Cravenhurst Asylum. I was looking through, trying to find horror games, and found that, and I was like, you know what, this sounds pretty cool. I have not done RPG games before that I can remember at that point in time. So I'm going to go ahead and play this and see where it goes. And so the game creator himself got a hold of me. Now, for a game creator to get a hold of me and say, hey, I've got this other game, if you're willing to play it, it's actually kind of good. Okay, cool. As To the Ranting Griffin would put it, God of the game got a hold of me to say, here, play my game. Insert angel soundtrack going, oh, here, okay? As dorky as that might seem to sound. So, he's letting me know, he gives me helps and hints and things throughout my gameplays in case there's something I'm missing or I'm not doing something quite right. He lets me know, because he knows I get frustrated quickly with a lot of games, and if things don't quite seem to be going right, I wonder, what am I doing wrong, and I freak out. So, in this particular video, on this first one here, I had made mention, I was, oh my god, I was raving so much on this thing because it had impressed me so much, okay, that he was looking into, press conference and wanted to quote me and things like that, and I was like, go for it. Any of the videos that I have that I've made critiques on of your stuff, if you like how I say something, feel free to quote me. I don't care. Well, I care, but it's like, yes. And that was kind of the conversation that was going on. And I wanted to thank Ryan for this, because he very much stood up for me when, Debbie Downer decided to come into the mix. So I am putting on here Isaac 3002. I kind of had to agree with Ryan on the fact that this was not where you need to be talking to him about upsets that you have, okay? My channel, this is for everyone, and anyone new coming into my channel. This is not a negative space, okay? This is not a safe space, by any means of the word. You may find some things offensive, okay? The safe space corner, oh my god, something's offensive, is that way, okay? And I'm pointing toward where my front door happens to be. Feel free to walk through it. But this isn't really the place for that kind of thing, okay? And I did like the fact that this Isaac person did try to say, hey, glad you're doing good with it. Glad there's people who enjoy it. Have fun. Wish you the best. However, he was upset because what I understand from this is that Ryan didn't want to put anything that he said, which was any negative comment and things like this, into the, whatever the heck it is, press release. Well, I'm sorry, but duh. Okay? When you're doing a press release for something that you're trying to promote, you're not going to want to have negativity on said thing. Okay? Just saying.
That's the biggest no shit
So,
comment I've ever heard.
exactly. And I don't know, I didn't quite understand this, but, I did love the fact that Ryan popped off with, this isn't the place that he's replying, so not to do it again. He says that I was a nice lady, and I didn't need my videos getting clogged up with this crap, which is very true, which is actually kind of why I was like, you know what, I'm doing a bark, because he's got a point. I'm not going to go through and delete this off of the thing, okay? Because I want to show people how mature and very well handled my friend Ryan here is. He handled the situation very well. He wasn't cussing at him. He wasn't being an ass. He was very professional about things. And, well, sort of. Anyway, he got a little upset because, again, I'm leaving this here so y'all can read it, okay? That's why I'm kind of like, I'll scroll up a little bit and then, I'll leave it here while I'm talking and then I'll scroll down and let you finish the conversation. But my understanding is, from this, someone got pissy because Ryan didn't want to put their negative comments in the press release. Ryan got a little upset because, unlike me, and here's the other end of the conversation here, because, unlike me, other YouTubers decided to... Hold on! Other YouTubers decided that they're going to try to do either the pussy way out or the cheaty way. A way to make things easier for them to play the game. And I kind of had to agree with Ryan on the fact that, and I'm sorry, if you're reading this down here, I'll get to that in a second, okay? Anyway, he said that you've completely lost, Ryan said that they've lost sight of why the software was created in the first darn place and turned it into a clique where you keep out anyone who you think doesn't belong. Which is kind of true, actually. I've noticed a lot of RPG games are kind of turning into crap because there's really not a good storyline. It doesn't make you want to play the game. That's the thing that appealed me with the Cravenhurst Asylum and what has appealed me with Jack Hoff. There's a thing about it that makes you want to actually keep playing. Now, granted, the first incarnation or two got a little grindy, got a little boring, and I had said that already, which is why Ryan kind of upped his his character commentary and the storyline. Made it a little more interesting, a little more, like, he gives you little tidbits to tempt you throughout the game, and that is what a game should be. I know I'm new to the whole YouTuber thing, but, that's what gets me to play games, is if there's a good storyline, if it's fun, and it's something I think I can enjoy. If it's not something I'm going to enjoy, trust me, there are videos on this channel, this latest one of, like, the rabbit one, okay, sorry, creator, but you need to improve a few things on that one, because that one there's no storyline there. But that one was irritating, so, anywho, trying to see the little quotes here that I wanted to point out, and I kind of have to reread it myself in order to figure out where I want to, now I am going to commend, like I said, this guy, because he did say that he's actually happy people are having fun with it, And my thought is, if this guy's also working on a game, then instead of just talking about it, show it. You want somebody who's true and honest about their gameplay. And this is going to go for anybody else who watches this thing that happens to create games. And keep in mind, I have zero budget. Alright? If it's a pay-to-play, then I'm sorry I can't play it because I'm broke. I have 2 kids and 1 on the way. I'm broke. But instead of doing this kind of crap, there's a challenge for you. If you want somebody who's honest about the gameplay, who will play it how you're hoping it'll be played, as under normal settings or whatever, and you're not a puss, send me a link. Do this crap, and I'll try to find a way to block you off my channel, because this is not going to be tolerated. Okay, I don't do negative comments toward others on my channel, or toward me. You suck. Da-da-da-da-da. You need to stop doing what you're doing. That kind of crap. The hate comments. I don't tolerate this BS. It is not okay. Arguing amongst each other, amongst my family. Not okay. You also need to keep in mind that a lot of my subscribers, a lot of my family, my little Foxy family, are kids. And I'm only going to say that once. Well, in this video, anyway. I'm only going to make one video about this. A lot of the subscribers I have are children. And I will not tolerate, I will not tolerate any kind of BS on my channel. Because of that fact. Okay, my little Foxy family, I don't care if you're 99 years old or 1. You're family. Okay, if you're in my subscriber list, you are family, and I will treat you as such. That's why I'm kind of like, excuse you, to this other guy, because my friend Ryan here is part of my Foxy family. So, watch it. Anywho, sorry for the long bark, but it needed to be said. So, I'm signing out.